Hi, I'm Lauren Hayes, and this is my persuasive speech on childhood obesity. Childhood obesity has become a huge problem in the United States. Experts estimate 1 in 5 children between the ages of 6 and 17 are overweight. Millions of these children face a higher risk much earlier in life of developing obesity-related diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. I feel really strongly about this issue because it is an epidemic that is affecting more and more Americans each year. I worked at a hospital in 2009 and I saw the effects of obesity on people. Most overweight people have a higher risk of developing diseases such as heart problems and cancer. A lot of the people that were in the hospital, they were there partly because they were obese or overweight, and it caused a lot of major problems for them. It saddens me to see an obese child because they're so young and they have their whole life ahead of them and nothing is being done about it. Childhood obesity is a big problem in the U.S., but there are so many ways that we can stop it. Exercise, eating right, and parental influence play a major role in obesity. Obesity is something that can be prevented when a child is young. Why is obesity such a big deal? Well, not only does it affect a child's self-esteem and appearance, it also has major health risks. Obese children and adolescents are more likely to have risk factors associated with cardiovascular disease, such as high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes, than other children and adolescents. Obese children and adolescents are more likely to become obese as adults as well. For example, one study found that approximately 80% of children who were overweight at ages 10 to 15 were obese adults at age 25 years. Another study found that 25% of obese adults were overweight as children. The latter study also found that if overweight begins before 8 years of age, obesity in childhood is likely to be more severe. Body mass index, or BMI, is a practical measure used to determine overweight and obesity. BMI is a measure of weight in relation to height that is used to determine weight status. Overweight is defined as a BMI at or above the 85th percentile and lower than the 95th percentile. Obesity is defined as a BMI at or above the 95th percentile for children of the same age and sex. Right here, I brought a growth chart. This is boys 2 to 20 years, as you can see. This side is the weight, and this is the age, and this is their height over here. What causes childhood obesity? There are many contributing factors that lead to obesity in children. Childhood obesity is the result of an imbalance between the calories a child intakes and the calories a child actually burns off. Childhood obesity occurs when a child consumes food and beverages and the calories a child uses to support normal growth and development, metabolism, and physical activity. In other words, obesity results when a child consumes more calories than the child uses. The imbalance between calories consumed and calories used can be the result from influences and interactions of a number of factors, including genetic, behavioral, and environmental factors. Obesity is usually a combination of these factors, not just one single one. Certain genetic characteristics may increase an individual's susceptibility to excess body weight. Even though studies have shown that genetic factors have been linked to obesity, it is most likely not the sole cause. Large portion sizes for foods and beverages, eating meals away from home, frequent snacking on energy-dense foods, and consuming beverages with added sugar are also contributing factors. Children spend a considerable amount of time with media. One study found that time spent watching TV, videos, DVDs, and movies averaged slightly over 3 hours per day among children ages 8 to 18 years. Another environmental factor is parent-child interactions. In most homes, the child is influenced greatly by their parents. If the parents aren't eating healthy, neither is the child usually in most cases. A parent must encourage their child to eat healthy as well as set it as an example. In America, we have developed a system of eating that is fast, convenient, and unhealthy. Fast food. Eating fast food has become a cultural practice in the United States that has made an impact in our health. Fast food contains high saturated fats and calories. Fast foods are packed with high amounts of sugars, carbohydrates, oil, and etc. Even small amount of fast food can increase your calorie intake considerably. Fast food replaces healthy eating habits such as intake of fruits, vegetables, and milk. Most Americans eat fast food at least twice a week. This may be because of convenience, conflict of schedules, or just preference. American families eat out, consume large meals and high-fat foods, and put taste and convenience ahead of nutrition. Also, playing outside and being active has been replaced by video games, computers, and television. Another reason why America has adopted this unhealthy eating habit is because it's economical. Fast food is cheap, and most families in America are on a budget, such as myself. When I was a child, we ate at home every night. We only ate fast food once in a while and mostly had home-cooked meals. Also, we played outside every day instead of playing video games or watching TV. All the kids in the neighborhood would get together and do different physical activities, like riding a bicycle or playing with the ball. My parents also influenced me to be really physically active. My mom put me in gymnastics when I was in 6th grade, and I did that for 3 years. And my father used to go bike riding with me almost every day, and he would take me around the neighborhood, and we would ride for hours. What can we do to stop this epidemic in America? We can start by teaching our kids about healthy eating. Most kids don't think about what they are eating, they just eat it. Parents play a major role in a child's development. When a parent eats healthy, the child is more likely to eat the same foods. So provide plenty of vegetables, fruits, and whole grain products. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention gives some ideas to help a child eat more to develop healthier eating habits. Include low-fat or non-fat milk or dairy products. Choose lean meats, poultry, fish, lentils, and beans for protein. Serve reasonably sized portions. Encourage your family to drink lots and lots of water. Limit sugar-sweetened beverages, and limit consumption of sugar and saturated fat, such as candy. In addition, you can encourage your child to be more active. Children and teens should spend at least 60 minutes a day doing some sort of physical activity. Some examples of moderate intense physical activities for kids include brisk walking, playing tag, jumping rope, playing soccer, swimming, and dancing. Remember that children follow the habits of adults, so maybe even exercising on your own would help. Also, doing physical activity with your child is important. A dad throwing a baseball with his son is one example. Children like spending time with their parents, and this is a good way to involve different activities. I brought a picture of an American child. It's a little boy eating chips. He's got a soda, he's got another bag of chips, and he's watching TV. This depicts the American lifestyle as we know it. Modern day kids are less active. They spend more time inside, eating whatever they want. Their parents don't really get on to them for eating stuff like this, and they spend more time watching TV. In conclusion, the modern day American lifestyle has led to a progressive rise in childhood obesity. Most Americans choose the convenience and inexpensiveness of fast food over nutrition. Also, many children today play video games and watch TV rather than play outside and do physical activities. This has become a problem with multiple solutions. Children need to be taught how important their health is and what they can do to improve it. We as adults have a significant influence on children. If we start doing something now, we can prevent childhood obesity in the future. Thank you.